Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Red Dead Online update video, and unfortunately Rockstar has pulled a sneaky one on us. They did not actually put out a new newswire today, which is very peculiar, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some of the community buzz. We're going to touch on the most prominent of those rumors here in a second, but it is nothing is set in stone. By any means, Rockstar has not released anything, and they literally didn't even release anything today. Somebody just retweeted the link to last week's newswire, which is absurd to me. You would think that we would at least have a trailer or something, because if you look at the way that they rolled out the Diamond Casino DLC for Grand Theft Auto Online, it was a much more, content-laced rollout plan. GIFs on Twitter, and then they had little, trailers, and then when it came out, there was another trailer. So there was a lot of buzz in the community around it, and Rockstar themselves had actually been, pushing it. And then now today, instead of doing something like that, they retweeted last week's newswire, which in and of itself was pretty lackluster. Now, there is maybe a good side to this, and we're going to talk about that now, and that is Tez Funds 2. So if you guys don't know, Tez Funds 2, we've talked about him on the channel before. If you guys have been into Rockstar games for a while, you're very familiar with who this is, but maybe if you just don't follow the community buzz type of stuff, you might have missed him. So Tez Funds is a guy on Twitter who basically does the Lord's work. He always follows every little move Rockstar makes, every little breath they take within their games. Tez Funds knows about, and if it's good enough to share, he shares it with us. He is not a leaker. I've seen a lot of people saying he's like a leaker. He is a fan of Rockstar games first and foremost, and I think that is the best way to put it. But either way, a very credible guy. If he says something might happen, you've got probably 80% chance of it happening, or 90% chance of it happening. He does not talk unless he feels like he, is in the right, essentially. And if he isn't 100% sure, he makes that crystal clear. So, all this to say, there is a tweet from Tez Funds today that came out about 2 hours ago as I'm recording this that says, "Just a guess," and then an entirely separate line. So he's like, hey, everybody, this is a guess. He says, "Just a guess, Rockstar extended the same event, a 2-week event in Grand Theft Auto Online, before the release of the new update. They are doing the same thing to Red Dead Online. August 20th could be the release date for the summer update. Hashtag RDR2. Now, in and of itself, a pretty simple tweet. Just a guess and could be are the key words here. Obviously, he does not have some sort of insider information that's telling somebody's like, hey bro, update come out on a 20th, man. And I totally don't want to vouch for this in a way that makes it sound like I am guys, it's for sure coming on the 20th, because I'm not going to say it's not coming on the 20th, but I just don't believe in the hype at this point. I believe the update's going to be good, but I think Rockstar is going to release it whenever they want to. I think that date has been set in stone for a long time behind closed doors, and they've just done very well about keeping it to themselves. And all that kind of comes to a head with this tweet. I've seen a ton of people saying August 20th, August 20th, August 20th, and then granted, as the weeks go by, obviously it gets more likely that it's that day. But just for transparency, it could be anywhere from August 20th all the way through September 20th, because that is the last, or September 20 something is the last Tuesday that really counts as a Tuesday in summer. Even though I know a lot of people feel like we're already well past summer, that is not the hair I'm trying to split. If you Google when does summer end in the Northern Hemisphere, where Rockstar operates out of, you'll see what I mean. But regardless, there's just so much hearsay in the community right now that I needed to make this video for you guys, because in the absence of Rockstar giving us something this week, there's a lot of people being like, this is the end, or this is definitely a sign that this is happening. Neither of those things are true. I think there's a lot of I don't want to say outrage, but I think there's just a lot of energy in the community, both on the good and bad sides. And just frankly, looking at this, I really felt like you guys should know, at least that my main guy, and I know pretty much everybody who follows Rockstar stuff really kind of looks to Tez Funds to not leak stuff, but confirm or deny or whatever. And so when you see him saying August 20th could be the release date because, and then bases it in factual things, it means something. I don't want to say, because I had some issues earlier this year with the whole Alien DLC thing, I don't want to say for sure this is coming, but I do want to tell you guys that I'm clearing my schedule for the 20th. Now, I'm not saying you guys should call off work or whatever, but I am saying that I am doing that. So not that I have to call off, but you get what I'm saying. I am making sure that I'm going to be here all day on the 20th, because I know that something's happening on the 20th. Even if it's just another Tuesday update day, I feel like there is an 80 or 90% chance that we might pull in the summer update, so I am really excited about it. But granted, I want to be super clear, this is not Rockstar. This is Tez Funds, and as reputable as I feel like Tez Funds is, he is not the horse's mouth. So, until Rockstar says something, don't take it as gospel, take it as leaks and rumors, and that's pretty much it. I did want to say, if you guys are interested, I do have a video that I published on my second channel recently. It was very, very well edited, and I have not done something like this, at least for YouTube, in a really long time. I did a lot of professional video work before I got into YouTube, so I've done some more heavily edited stuff than this, but this is definitely the most heavily edited gaming video I've ever put together. So if you guys have a minute, I would highly recommend it, and I would really appreciate a watch on that video. I'm not trying to be like, yo, go subscribe to my second channel, folks. It really just a watch on this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It would be really, really cool. But I will put a link to Tez Funds' tweet, and I will put a link to his Twitter in the description down below, and then also the pinned comment is where you guys can go to see that video on more pineapple. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys did like this video, and I will see you guys very soon with a brand new Red Dead Online video. Purse.